So, right, you're on the podcast.
She's kicking off.
Yeah, we've had what looks like a nice message from Jake.
Oh yeah, requests. Hi guys, just wanted to message you to say all the best to you. As you've probably seen, I've had to close the shop, so I won't be back in GNC. Thanks to both for supporting me and my dad. My dad speaks very highly of you both. Thanks again, and I'll keep an eye out on socials and YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really nice. That's made me go all tingly.
you about to cry?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. What should I
Listen, Jake, if you watch this, big shout out.
do? Yeah, big shout out.
We love you and your dad.
What should I do with
Don't put the clip there.
I know, yeah, but if you put it behind...
You Ross, look, listen, how many detailers does it take
This is a really start of a really bad joke.
to fondle a snowman?
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Frosty, if you drop that,
Don't touch him, whatever you do.
I'm moving
You're
these.
very close to his hand. Move away from his hand.
Cut so much, I thought I was a DJ. Two, yep, one, yep, three. SN double OP, D or double G.
It's lovely.
I specialise in making all the details of getting naked. Chin chin. Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
So, this is
Gryffindor. I'm having a cuppa.
Can I talk?
Don't know, can you? I'm having a cup of tea. This is a milestone.
I know, yeah.
It's not coffee.
This is our Christmas podcast speciale.
Is it special?
Well, no.
It's just Christmas. Well, it's
Yeah,
not
but
just
we're doing a Christmas special YouTube episode, vlog. So, yeah, because this will be out way before. This will be out, what, a week? What day is it today?
You've got to let it brew.
Monday.
I left my tea bag in. Left it in. Left my bag in for a good 6 minutes.
They call that something. I can't remember what it's called now. It's like a sexual thing.
Tea bag in.
No, not teabagging, like when you leave it in.
Soaking.
Maybe.
Do you know what soaking is?
No,
Have you not heard of soaking?
I don't think so. I don't think
I don't know if many people have heard about
we should
soaking.
talk about it on this.
Why?
Just because.
I believe. Oh, what's that? Mine's gone blank. A sector of Christianity in Mormonism. Mormons.
Oh, have you got this from the
They're
Book of Mormon by
known
any
for
chance?
soaking, apparently. Look it up.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. Look it up.
Right, okay. Is this from the Book of Mormon where you've heard this?
No, I've heard it on like various
Oh, okay.
podcasts
Fair enough.
and online and whatever else, but soaking is a thing. It's a real thing that happens. Apparently, like, I've not heard of anyone doing it here in the UK. I've not heard of it, but in America it seems to be a big thing. Like a lot of people know people that soaked.
I feel like I might know what it is, but also I'm not sure.
Look it up. I'll tell you after. Actually, no, I'll tell you now. Just bleep it out. Or you could just cut this out.
I said I didn't
And then
have
you'll
to
know.
do loads of editing. Just tell me afterwards. Anyway, I might
Hello,
have,
everyone.
I might have to edit all that.
Merry
anyway.
Christmas. Someone's ringing me.
Yeah, so this is
Oh,
going to
no.
be our
ring.
Christmas episode, podcast episode, not our Christmas special because we have got a Christmas special coming out.
We've got a
Which
video
will be
coming
out
out.
on the 30th. So that's 2 weeks today. No, 3 weeks today.
3 weeks today.
Yeah, 3 weeks today. This episode we're doing on a Monday.
So
as
we've
well.
got 3 weeks to start the car.
We've kind
Kind of started it.
Kind of
Ish.
Only just though, like literally only just like a few days ago.
Yeah. So we've got 3 weeks to get it done, and it's something really cool. And I'm hoping you lot enjoy this because we got to do something very different to what we
It's
normally
kind of
do.
like something we've always wanted to do. Not
Yeah.
necessarily the car, but the car's cool as well.
The car's cool, and it's not. It's just
It's
the.
like the idea behind the video is something
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do. Just
You're
'cause
gonna like it.
of people that
I
we
hope.
like respect and like watch a lot of. We're trying to like not copy them, but
No,
do a similar
we're inspired
idea.
by.
Yeah, we're inspired by.
Inspired
and
by.
take-
We're just trying something new.
yeah.
Like we've tried something very new with this episode, so
And think you'll. Well, I really think you'll like it.
hopefully so.
Yeah.
You might hate it.
They might be like,
I
oh,
don't think they'll hate
they're
it.
trying so hard to be like other people.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
I doubt it.
we used to prefer them back in the day.
We preferred them when they were cool.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
never cool.
You've got no fans.
So I feel like we should have like a housekeeping section. So the first part of this housekeeping section is these candles here.
Yeah, so Glowsmith, shout out, our boys. So they make these really cool. So this one's like a grease tin.
Yeah. They're all automotive, obviously inspired.
That one,
Candles.
I believe it's Range Rover tyres, like a stack of tyres.
it's
I don't know
like
if you can see
Defender tyres,
it.
isn't it, I think.
Beautiful. And then we've got a piston over there. Christmas soon.
But they also do other things as well, like they've got like a real brake disc that's got like a candle built into it.
They smell pang.
They do smell really
I think
good.
I've got this one. Is it this one? Oh, it might be this one.
I thought you
Black
had a
Opium.
I thought you had a tin.
No, I
is
had
it
the
a
tyre
candle?
stack.
Actual- oh,
It smells good. I've got it in my room at home, my
Yeah,
bedroom,
I need to get one.
and it smells gorgeous. It's so nice.
But yeah, Christmas, obviously, this is going to be out way before Christmas. So if you
Perfect
need
stocking fillers
a last minute gift.
for any car enthusiast, and for girls, gift it to your guy. You know, it's a win-win.
fair,
He's
the
happy
girl
because he
would-
can be a
Yeah, and a girl
Bit of
would
a
like the
carnage.
smell of it as well.
and
so
yeah,
it's not like it smells-
girls,
it's
you'll
like it
like the
smells
smell.
of petrol.
Yeah, exactly. If he smells of if your boyfriend, husband, partner, or whatever is, I don't know, works in the car industry as a mechanic and this that, they might smell a BO from like lifting gearboxes. They might have grease all over and
Say
smell like
gearbox
petrol.
oil like stinks.
Gearbox oil stinks. Yeah. So you know you want them to smell nice, and
Or
obviously
fallout
you
remover
can't.
if they're a detailer.
Oh yeah, all that.
My missus hates that.
Sweat and fallout remover
Yeah.
and compound dust.
Compound smell? Oh, maybe the dust.
I bet it
Compound
does.
itself
We
smells-
can't smell it.
No, I was going to say compound itself actually doesn't, like, I think it smells quite nice. It's strong, but
Yeah.
it's not like, ugh.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what it was like for Soraya when you used to paint as well. Like a body
Yeah.
shop smelling of thinners
Yeah.
and clear coat.
The worst
and-
one that she says is like fallout remover. Like that stinks.
Yeah, it smells a bit
It
eggy,
smells of
doesn't it?
sulfur. If people don't know what fallout remover is, it smells of sulfur.
Just go smell it.
Yeah, go smell it.
Go smell it. But yeah, stocking fillers. Give these boys a shout because they're epic. Give us a shout because we've got a sale on the G-Technic
G-Technic kit
maintenance kit. So if you're looking for, again, stocking filler, a quick gift for someone that wants to look after their car, give us a shout. We've got small bags, big bags, they come in really nice detailing bag. Yeah, and we're doing a little discount as well this month, 10% off. So, yeah, hit us up. Is there anyone else here for stocking fillers and stuff? Trying to think.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think there is there? But, yeah, give
Yeah.
you boys a shout. Give you boys a shout.
So one of the topics, well, a couple of topics we've been asked about today. One of them is from Regan. Did you read his message?
Of course I didn't. I bet it was something like, Terry Tibbs,
No. No, it wasn't.
what do you get for eating ding?
No, because obviously we put the thing up saying what should we talk about tonight, and he said the banger, the banger rally that we're going to be doing in 2025.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. So we were going to talk about like this year things that have happened,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
what we're looking forward to next year. So
And
we
this is
could
one of the
do a
things.
little a skirt.
This is one of the things that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. So we're planning. It's in early days yet. We've not
You're telling me, you need to tell them.
fully planned it. No, but we're talking to each other.
Oh yeah, we are.
You know, and they're just listening. It's an A to B conversation, so they can see them.
Well, they shouldn't see themselves out because they will have no.
No, they'll just see us through the TV or phone or whatever, or listen to us.
Apparently, you're not supposed to break the fourth wall, but I quite like.
See, I don't. You do it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
I'm
like
talking
it.
to you
So I
because
feel like we're
it's.
presenting.
No, we're not. It's see for me a podcast. They just talk amongst each other rather than
I feel
two.
awkward looking at you. Though.
Look me in the eyes.
Anyway, yeah, you were saying so. No, don't. Let's not do this because We won't get out of it. Banger Rally 2025.
Do you struggle to make eye contact with people when talking to them?
Only certain people. Like friends, I struggle with more, which is weird. But like people I don't know, I'm like, if it's someone I don't know, I'm fine.
It's a weird one.
Which
I
is
do
the
that
weird-
with
it's
some,
the other way
but I
around
do it
normally.
with P sometimes.
What? Can't make eye contact with them.
Yeah, sometimes if we're talking about something, I'll start going like that.
Yeah,
It's really weird. I'll start looking away.
I think I'm a little bit like that with Saray. It's just when it's people I know. I don't know why I get really like giddy.
You just feel like you have to kiss everyone once you start making eye contact.
Stop making.
Do you want to kiss now or later?
No, never. Anyway, what are we talking about? Banger Rally 2025.
You're all flustered now.
Well, same colour as me.
Yeah, Banger Rally. So Craig came in, didn't he? And we started chatting to Craig. So Craig, another shout out, CS Automotive. So Craig came in, having a chat, and we got this really cool idea. I don't want to give too much away. I think we'll save a lot of the kind of details.
Just envision Top Gear Challenge.
Yeah, we're going to do our own Top Gear Challenge style, buy a banger.
We won't give away like the.
We're not going to give away the gist or whatever. We're just going to say
the rules?
we're planning, and we've not decided on location yet. At first, it was maybe Europe, maybe not, and I think we kind of settled on maybe doing somewhere in the UK, especially if there's a big group of us.
Yeah.
So maybe like Scotland,
Europe could start getting
Wales.
expensive and like just time consuming.
Yeah, and I feel like if we're going to start with something, start small and just go from there. So that's one thing I'm massively looking forward to.
From what we've seen of his past trips and stuff, it looks like it really.
Who, Regan?
Yeah, like in Wales when he went to Wales.
He's done loads. He's done countless.
It's like all the. I feel like we are giving a lot away now, but it's like all the lanes and stuff they were going down. I was like, I didn't even know you could drive down places like that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when he's like, oh yeah, we'll just go Green Lane, and I'm like, where?
That was when they did. So from what I remember, they did. So I believe that one was. It was Ben, one of Regan and Rob's mates. It was his stag do, and Rob invited me as a passenger with him at the time. Annoyingly, I can't remember why I couldn't make it, but that was when. I can't remember what Rob had. I feel like he had an MG convertible. Regan had the street
TF
KA.
MGTF.
Maybe.
Oh, the one that Chris raffled.
Yeah, it was like one of those. I'm sure it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob. You'll know if you watched this.
When was this?
Good few years ago now.
Okay.
It was like 5 years ago, something like that. It was when Ben got married, so it must have been a good few years ago. I can't remember, but I think it was Ben's stag do. I might be getting this completely wrong, but anyway, he might not even be married. I don't know, but anyway, Regan had that street KA.
Yeah. Like the Roadster kind of.
Yeah. And then, they ended up taking them like Green Lane and all sorts. I'm like, I need to get on it. I've always wanted to do it. Just
It looks
Never done it.
It looks so good. It looks like really like fun.
so that is definitely on the cards for next year. We're 100%. So if you keep following us,
And obviously we're going to film it. And we'll
we'll
do a whole
document, YouTube it all. So we're looking forward to next year because we've got quite a few ideas. Obviously, like that, we've got a few other ideas that we want to just try out because we're having a bit of fun with this. And
It'd be nice with just getting this crappy cold weather out of the way and these.
well, that was one of the things slowing us down. Like now with our YouTube, because the weather started getting crap, and
We have to, in the next episode that we're doing for Christmas, you're going to see a car being washed inside because we have the space to do it. So we're just like, screw it, we'll do it.
space to do it, drainage, whatever. So it's like, right,
It's not a
okay.
proper wash, babe. We'll make it work.
Well, if we fence off our unit properly, there's no
You
reason.
could have an inside wash bay.
We could. The only downside is access. But anyway, that's we're not going
another
to bore you
story.
with all that. So that's one thing to look forward to next year. In fact, right, here's one. If anyone has, obviously because we're in early days of planning this road trip, if anyone has any tips, tricks, locations where's recommended. And like I said, we want to try and keep it to UK. We might venture out a little bit, but we want to try and keep it to the UK. So if anyone has locations and recommendations and that sort of thing, please just hit us up, because it'd be nice. We've never done this. We've done our own little road trips and whatnot, but we've never really done anything like this. So
we've not done a driving thing for like years. Like the last thing I think we did was we both went somewhere in France. You went to Le Mans and I went to.
That was the last time I
VW
went.
days,
I did a road trip.
2018.
Apart from little road trips with the missus, dogs,
but
and
like
whatever else.
going with friends as a car thing.
A car trip. Yeah. A car trip I've never done.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have
Not
done,
since
but I
then.
mean since then.
Yeah,
So you did
I went to VW days
VW, which was in France.
north of France somewhere. Yeah, it wasn't far. Like it was like 50 minutes once we got off the ferry. It wasn't that far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. It was like way further in the UK to get to.
So it was like 4 hours, 4 hours to get to Dover.
Yeah,
and
40
then-
minutes or whatever on the ferry, and then like 50 minutes there.
You know what? That's one thing we forget, like how close things are, like in France.
Once you get there,
Yeah, it's mad.
it's crazy that you can drive. It took me longer to drive to Scotland on the same patch of land.
Yeah, and it feels
than
like
than
Scotland
took
would
me to
be.
get to Fran-
Yeah, which is really strange.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we did where with Only Charge Dubs lot. So shout out Matt, Joe, and Holly.
Oh, you went to Belgium.
Yeah, so me and Darren, we took his Mercedes 190e, which was very nice.
It was
We
nice.
drove that to Belgium.
Did you go from Hull?
No, Dover.
Oh, really? What,
So-
to Calais?
Yeah,
And then drove up?
yeah. It's only, but again,
It's not far.
4 hour drive.
What? In total? The whole drive?
No. From when you get into France, Calais,
Yeah.
4 hours to get to.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember where in Belgium it was now, but which is
Yeah,
mad because it's another country.
Yeah.
When it took us 4
That's what
hours.
I'd love to drive across Europe, just because it's the idea of just going boom, 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 country,
Different.
country.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's got that like I always think of like because I've started watching James Bond again recently. Like I always get that like that romantic kind of like I just want to drive across Europe. it's such
I
a, like,
think
cool
it's
thing
like
to
a
do.
pipe dream for a lot of people. Obviously, a lot of people make it happen.
Yeah.
We
The
talk
thing
about
is,
it
it's
a
not
lot.
that it's not that difficult.
I know it's not. I know it's
just
not.
one of those things you just have to like plan it and
I used to be really envious of Brian. So one of our customers / friends of ours, old boy now. He's retired and he likes his cars, so he's always bought a car. That's his baby, and he's like, right, I'm going to go out and enjoy it and just go for a drive. And he obviously did it himself all the time.
Yeah,
He wouldn't go with anyone. He'd literally get in his car, book
like a few hotels.
hotel to hotel, like plan his journey out from one point to another, and then just all the stops in between. And he'd show me like, this is the trip I'm doing. I'm going from here to here. I'm stopping here, and then just goes.
Yeah.
Like spends a week abroad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
did I
you're
ever
like,
do
wait,
that?
what's stopping me from doing that?
I know. We just
nothing
never do
really.
it.
I think
Yeah.
it's just because obviously, like, we both got partners, and they don't really want to do that.
P will,
She would, but like, I
but
feel
she'll
like
prioritize a beach holiday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it might happen in a few years, kind of thing. Whereas if you were on your own and you were like, oh, I want to get away, you could just say to like me or another mate or whatever, just be like, oh, do you want to
She'll go
there?
for a drive.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
just
the thing
book
is,
a week off.
It's
and-
crazy. I used to do it back in the day.
What? Just go for a drive.
Go to Wales, just
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
the fun of
yeah,
it,
yeah,
and go to wherever for the fun of it, just
Yeah.
because you could. The only downside I find though, because I in fact last year, I don't know if you remember, no, last year, this year, I looked for P's birthday back in March. I was looking to book a trip, and I thought we could do Paris, and I
drive to Paris.
drive to Paris, but so we could take the dogs as well.
Okay, yeah.
So I thought about doing Paris, I found an Airbnb that was,
remember
perfect
you
for
telling me about
dogs
this.
and whatever else, looked at it all. And I was doing it fairly last minute, but bear in mind, we were on the verge of moving here.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the cost for the tube and everything like that, and
Was it that
everything
was
started.
expensive?
Yeah, the tube's crazy money now. From when I checked, I might
I've
be
never
wrong.
been on the what's it called?
Tube?
Not the
Channel Tunnel.
Channel Tunnel, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never been.
Haven't you?
I've only ever done the ferry.
Channel Tunnel is so quick.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So
Isn't it
quick.
like 20 minutes or something like that? Might not even be that. It's only 20. It's only 20 miles.
I
isn't
feel
it? So,
like it's 20-25 minutes.
yeah, it's
it wasn't long.
shorter than a ferry.
When we went to
Ferry's not
Belgium,
long, though, when you
when we
think
went to
about
Belgium, that's what we did. We literally drove there, straight onto the tunnel,
it. Yeah, okay.
straight through,
It's more
and then drive
expensive
it.
though, isn't it? Because of how quick it is.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more expensive.
I don't think the ferry cost us a lot. And I quite like going on the ferry.
But you know what put us off? Like, well, you know, when... Because then I spoke to Pia about it, because it was going to be a surprise, but then it's like trying to get the timings right and
Yeah, you
whatever.
gotta tell her.
It just wasn't working out. So I just told her, look, this is what I was planning and whatever else. It just never got to happen. Because in the end, we booked somewhere else. But when I was looking, like the cost of a tunnel, and I understand that you can take more of it's per car, but it's like this is a chunk towards a holiday abroad elsewhere, so that's why we didn't bother in the end.
Yeah,
and plus the
sure.
other side that put me off was driving to Paris,
Yeah.
because apparently no one in France can drive, especially Paris.
Well, it's,
So-
yeah, it's not like you drive into the Alps.
Yeah, exactly. And I was
You might
like,
as well
I'm going to be
just-
stuck in a city.
Yeah, you might as well just get the train all the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a plane.
So that's why I was like, oh, no, I don't want to go to Paris.
Yeah.
Just to drive there, get stuck in traffic,
Yeah.
spend hours,
Now, if you're driving to
especially with the
Switzerland,
dogs.
it'd be different.
Yeah, if it was like you said, the Alps or whatever,
Yeah.
you're doing a coastal drive or whatever, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive to a city. I don't want to drive to a city here, never mind abroad. On the wrong side of the road. I've done that plenty of times, driven around about the wrong way.
I love driving abroad.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Just it takes a little bit of getting used to. A little bit of getting used to.
It's just roundabouts, to be fair. Everything else I'm fine with. I seem to
Yeah.
like naturally adapt to it really quick, like I was meant to drive abroad for some reason.
And then you drive back here and get confused when you get back here. I've done that plenty of times. But yeah, European trips and just road trips in general. The other side of it, also to add to it, if anyone is, fairly close to us and does know us and wants to get involved, give us a shout, and we'll put you on our list, because
Yeah,
we're
we could
looking
arrange
to get.
something.
We're looking to incorporate a bit of charity into it, and again,
Or if it's a case of like we stop off and meet people or whatever, I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, look out for that. What else next year? What else are you looking forward to next year?
Hold on. Sorry to drink that last bit of tea. What else am I looking forward to next year? I'm looking forward to doing a meet with the Dub Club, like we said we were going to do.
Yeah, we need to get in touch and get it sorted
Yeah.
with Tony and the boys. So, again, we don't want to give away too much info. Some of you might know Dub Club. We were in talks with them. Unfortunately, we had a few things come up, so we didn't get a chance to arrange it, and then the weather turned crap.
Yeah.
But next year, that's definitely on the cards. And to be honest, with or without a Dub Club,
we're still
I mean,
gonna
nothing
do-
against them, but we want to have.
It sounded like
We're not trying to say,
screw
yeah, we
them right
don't.
over
No, not at all. We love those guys, but
if it can't happen, like
yeah,
for logistical reasons or whatever, it can't happen.
Yeah.
Then it is
We're
what it is.
definitely-
We're still going to do our own.
yeah, especially after our open day, and we kept talking about how well our open day
Yeah,
went,
yeah.
and we just never did anything
Yeah, we
again.
were supposed to do one like end of August, weren't we?
Yeah.
Start of September.
We didn't, just got super busy.
Yeah.
But meat is on the cards. We've got some ideas. We maybe had ideas for doing some sort of event last show, but baby steps. We'll start with a couple of meets.
Starting like a training academy as well.
Yeah, ATD Academy. That's coming. So We are.
We did have a little snippet of the one we did back in.
But yeah,
Was that July?
it was
July,
when
wasn't it?
July, August. Yeah.
We had a snippet in one of the YouTube videos, and obviously it was like coming soon, and that's. It was more just because we filmed it, so we were like, we might as well put the clip out there.
No, but we had all
I mean,
intentions.
well, we did have, we did
But-
have all intentions, but then the end of the year crept up really quick.
And then just
But
cold weather hit.
we still have the intention to do that. It's still going to happen.
We have all the plans in motion.
It's probably just not going to be till May, June time,
Yeah, it's
or till it starts getting a bit warmer at least.
yeah. I think a bit earlier than that. I think keep your eyes peeled, because if anyone is like interested, we want to. We get people asking all the time. I've got things jotted down and kind of almost ready to go for some sort of academy where people can come in, learn the basics, and you did it again. When I looked at you, you turned away. You went.
I just pick and choose when I'm going to look at it.
You look at me when I'm not looking.
Do I?
Yeah.
Anyway,
As soon as I turn and we make eye
keep
contact.
making it obvious, and I just can't stop. Anyway,
But yeah, so we'll do different levels and whatever else, but that's on the cards. I'm excited for that. Also a little bit
not anxious.
my phone's
phone
going
ringing.
off. Oh,
There
my
is
mother.
No,
It's all right.
answer if
Miller.
you want.
Oh no, she's gone. She's gone. Sorry, Mum. She's not going to watch this anyway.
Aaron said podcast takes priority, Rena.
But she won't watch this.
Was she not?
Yeah.
Well, just because she doesn't want to, or like? To be fair, my mum
She
probably
just
won't watch it.
she English isn't her first language. I mean, don't be wrong. Of course, she's been here.
The jokes might just go a bit like over her head. kind of thing.
Yeah, she'd find this boring.
Yeah.
She'll watch our YouTube videos, but again, she'll watch like the first
Yeah.
5 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "Mum, did you watch our latest video?" And she's like, "It's really nice." And I was like, "Which video did you watch?" And then she was like, "Oh, the one on Instagram."
Okay.
And
You're like, no, the YouTube one.
no, the YouTube one. She was like, "Oh, I saw it." Like, as in, she saw the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then
she saw that we had a video out.
she's not
My
interested.
parents are the same. They're like,
If it doesn't interest them,
they're
it doesn't
like-
interest
Yeah.
them. Like, I don't mind. Like, it is
Oh,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Get it. All I say is click it, let it play for a few minutes,
Yeah,
5 minutes,
and
get
then
us the
turn
view,
it
and make sure you're subscribed. My mum
parents-
is subscribed.
my parents will watch the ones that they think are like funny. Like, so they'll. I can't remember why. They must have watched like the first part of Wet Sanding one. They must have seen the intro
Right.
and then watched it for a bit, and then obviously there was the bit where we did like the sciencey bit,
Yeah.
and then I think after that they probably switched
So they
it
went
off.
skip.
No, I don't think they skipped. I think they just because it comes quite quickly, doesn't it? After that,
That's what she said.
the sciencey bit, the Einstein bit, comes quite quick after the intro. It's literally like 3 or 4 minutes. of that.
Yeah.
So they probably went. They
No,
were probably,
it's a bit
they were
longer
probably
than
about.
that.
No, it's not. Honestly, it's not. It's literally
okay.
like. Anyway, they probably like bared with it, and we're about to go. Oh, turn this off.
It's
But
getting
then
boring,
something
huh?
funny came. Then the sciencey bit came on, and they were laughing, and then after that,
Then they were like,
switched it off.
"There's no
Yeah.
more boring. There's no more."
Because I
funny
said
bits."
I think I said to Dean like about the next episode. What was it? The Toy Century. And I
Yeah.
was like, did you watch the other one? He was like, oh, I get a bit like confused over the polishing bits and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, you only like the funny bits then? He was like, yeah. Well, that's why we try and do the funny
To
stuff.
be
'cause it
fair, with
kinda
most
keeps
of our
people-
friends and family, that's probably the case.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know detailing and whatnot. They'll be watching it just to support us.
Yeah, my dad
But,
watches them. My dad will watch them from start to finish. And my
Really?
brother, my brother.
To be
does as
honest,
well.
my dad will,
Yeah.
100%. Vaz
my brother
won't.
does. My brother's
P-
always like, "Oh, I've got such and such in the queue. Like, I'll watch it on my way to work." Or no, he usually listens to the podcast on the way to work. But no, my brother will like make a conscious effort to like go out of his way, even if it's like he's added it to a playlist to watch like in a few days' time on his lunch break or something like that. He'll and then he'll
always watch
message me saying, "Oh, I just watched the latest episode. That
Oh,
was really
sick.
Yeah, so he definitely like. I know he's watching them.
It's the same with my uncle's the same. He'll watch all the episodes religiously. Again, with the rest of my family, I don't know whether they do or don't. I mean, I think they do because they'll always like the things and whatever. So I'm assuming they are watching it.
Yeah.
In fact, I know my uncle Raj and Rinks. They both they started a podcast after seeing us doing this.
Have they been recording that at the same time? Like, because they've got 2 episodes out now, haven't they?
Yeah, so I was talking.
So they've done it as like they split it up. Because
Yeah,
they're wearing the same clothes.
I asked him. Oh, hang on, I've got a tag on my head.
No, you didn't pull it out properly.
I'm gonna leave it there. I look like a unicorn, baby little unicorn with a chode on my head. No, I can't get it. Yeah, so I asked him. I was like, "What happened?" I listened to it. It was hilarious, but it ended just abruptly, really randomly. I was like, "What happened?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, that's episode 2." Why didn't you
Like put like
stop
a bit
it,
of a,
sign it off,
yeah.
and then like you can start episode 2?
So is it literally just like they're talking, it just stops?
Yeah, it's literally like we're talking now, and then he just stopped, so that was it. And he just said, "Thanks for watching."
Oh, so they put something there.
I think so. Anyway, I can't remember.
It's not just.
I can't remember, but
I kind of caught a little bit of it, but I couldn't quite tell. Have they got microphones yet, or are they just literally just a phone?
I think they're using a laptop. I've sent him links
Oh,
to
is that
microphones.
why it's like lower down?
I think so. I think
okay,
they record,
right.
and I think they've got a microphone, like an external microphone.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think they're using the laptop to.
Right.
But it starts somewhere.
Yeah,
Gotta
no, fair
start
play to
somewhere.
them for even starting it. Because
Yeah.
most people would be like,
So-
especially, I don't want to say they're old, but most people of like their age would be like, oh, I'm not starting a podcast.
And just for context, for people that are watching this, my uncle and his brother, I mean, they're characters. I mean, you've met them,
Yeah.
and they are pure characters. They work in sales, and they are just big.
Oh, do they both work in sales, do they?
Yeah, they work for the same company.
Oh, okay.
They work
Was
together.
it Johnson & Johnson they worked?
No,
Or did they used to? Did Rinks used to?
yeah, I think he did. I
Yeah.
think so. But yeah, they work at the same company.
Yeah.
Same, I'm sure it's the same department. Both work in sales, and yeah, they're just literally 2 big kids, and
Yeah, they are.
the shit they joke about.
Weird,
is so
weird
funny.
one as well, because I actually knew, well, I didn't know him, but I knew of Rinks before.
Oh, you deliver to him?
Yeah, so I used to work for Asda. I used to delivering shopping, and I was delivering to him, well, him and his wife, what's her name, Annabelle,
Yeah.
like pretty much every week for a year or 2.
Mm.
And obviously, because I would see him every week, you kind of got familiar. It wasn't every week. Some weeks it wouldn't be me doing that van or whatever. But you know, over time you kind of get to know him, and you just start kind of like passing like comments and whatever,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
talking about stuff. And then before you know it, I can't remember how it came up. I think he said something about.
He had an E46.
No, it wasn't
was a
that.
convertible,
No, it wasn't that. It was something to do with like, because I think he'd got rid of the E46 by this point. But anyway, he said something about Fast and Furious films. It was that came up. I think the new film had just come out, and I think I said I'd like been to see it. This was in like 2015, something like that, 2014, and he said something about like, oh yeah, I find them films really fun or whatever. And then we got talking about cars, and obviously this is when I'd only known you like a year or 2, and he said something about like, because I said I was into detail, like cleaning cars and stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, my nephew has got a detailing business, and I was like, what's his name? And he was like, Aaron Bardwaj, and I was like, right.
He's my mate.
It's such a small, and it's not like this is close to, like, he lives in
Yeah.
where is it he lives?
I can't. It used to be
Colville.
Colville Way, yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know if he still does, but yeah, it's like, it's quite far from here. So it's not like it was just round the corner either.
No,
The chances
no.
of me delivering to someone who's related to you but lives that far away is like really slim. Kind of a good segue actually, because we had a question.
Well, let's just give him a shout out. If anyone wants to listen to the podcast.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
Raj and Rinks Talks?
Yeah.
Is it Raj and Rinks Talks?
Yeah.
Raj and Rinks Talks.
Yeah.
We'll maybe add it into our thing.
Yeah, we'll put the
because they
link.
deserve it. They've probably got more subscribers than us already, to be fair.
Probably.
Because they are quite popular in their
We'll put a
group.
link in our description.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it's a funny segue into people that you know. So we had a comment on our story earlier. Well, in fact, what was the comment? It was from a guy that we know called Jesse Chung. He was basically asking us where is the he's put what's the cheapest service you guys offer. I need a local place I can take my X5 to regularly since I don't have a place to wash my own cars anymore. We can answer that in a second, but
Is he local?
yeah, well, this is my story. So I knew him in the car scene like from years ago, like probably nearly 10 years, and I've never really like, I wouldn't say I'm like, I don't want to sound harsh, but I wouldn't say I'm friends with him. I just know of him, and every now and again we'll message, like exchange messages or comment on each other's things.
Acquaintance.
Yeah, he's an acquaintance, yeah. But obviously I knew like who he was by name, and when you see him, and he'd be at shows and you'd be like, oh, you're right. And then anyway, randomly in, I think it was like 2020 maybe, or 2021. I think it was 2020. Like just as places had started to open up to go out, you know, when that eat out was happening. And me and Sarah were in Pizza Express in Into, and we were sat there, and we were by the big window, and this Asian guy on the escalator was coming down, and I was just like, he looks familiar. Bear in mind, this guy lives in Bristol, or did live in Bristol, so it's like miles away. And I was like, that's Jesse. And I was like, oh, no, he can't be, because he won't be around here. And I messaged him, like, it's really random. And I know we've only really spoke once at a car show, but have I just seen you in Derby? Expecting him to be like, oh, you're saying all Asians look alike?
Yeah.
And he was like, in fact, I think he even made that joke. I think he even said, like, oh, not to say that, like, all Asians look alike, but I'm sure I've just seen you in Derby. And he was like, yeah, you have. I'm at uni in Derby. And I was like, that's all right, that makes sense now. But it's just such a small world for, and it's not like he's of uni age either, like he's our age. He went back to do a motorsport degree, I think. But yeah, it was just such a weird, like, what are the chances kind of thing. And then I happened to, like, not only did I see him in Derby, but I happened to be out at that time when he was out.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him in Derby
like,
since.
yeah, what are the chances of...
And what's even weirder is the Chinese in Donington, he started working there, doing deliveries. And so the Chinese, you know the guy who, this is really off topic for this podcast because obviously people aren't going to know what I'm on about, but you know the guy who popped into our unit that time, the Asian guy,
Yes.
and was like, oh, what are you doing down here? I was like, work here.
Yeah.
So that's his family.
Oh, they're related?
Yeah. Really long, like, what do you call it? Not long distance. What do you call it? Like their family,
Distant
relatives. Yeah.
relatives.
I was like, that's so weird that someone from Bristol that I've known in the car scene for 10 years is related to that, not that lad who came to our unit, but his cousin. I think I've told you about, lives in Hong Kong. He was my best mate at school. So I was just like, it's such a really, it's like, what are the chances of that happening? Such a really...
You've got this weird connection to Asians.
Yeah, me.
Like, there's me and my family that you just randomly like, are you related to so-and-so? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I know him.
All Asians.
He's just a very multicultural bloke.
Yeah.
Just connected to all the
What
Asians.
can I say? That's for people listening to this on Spotify. That's not going to have made any sense. So I just flicked my hat.
No one can listen to this on Spotify yet anyway.
Not yet. No.
That's another thing we're looking forward to for next year.
Yeah, that isn't it. So right. One thing I need to speak to you about actually.
Who, me? Or the camera?
No, you.
Oh, me.
I was going to mention it off podcast, but I might as well just ask you now, or not ask you.
They're private.
Speak to no. Just speak to you about it.
Okay.
What do you reckon to the idea of having the artwork as the thumbnails for the podcast?
What do you mean?
You see, so we've just had some artwork done, which is really cool for the podcast.
These lot mine, they've not seen it yet, have they?
No, they haven't. But I'm saying we have had some done. It's really cool.
So it's just literally like the cover for the podcast.
Yeah. It's just
which
a
is really
cartoon
cool.
version of me and Aaron that we had designed. But no, what was I going to say? What do you reckon to having that as, you know, at the minute we've just got like this picture, but like black and white is the thumbnail. What do you reckon to having
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
artwork
100%.
as a
Yeah.
thumbnail?
In all honesty, I thought that was going to be the new...
Yeah, well, obviously it's because
Think.
it's the thing that we went for. I've got a really sore throat. The thing that we ended up going for was the grey background podcast, but obviously they sent us like a couple of different coloured backgrounds, so we could have like a black one, but just have it in like 16:9. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't need to talk to you about that now, but yeah, just thought it'd be a cool idea.
We'll show you it.
Yeah, we'll put it up on screen
It's
for a
so
few
cool.
seconds.
I
It
love
is really
it.
cool.
I
But
love
that's
it.
obviously just so when people are on Spotify, they're just looking at, they're not looking at something stupid. It looks kind of cool.
Stupid.
No, I'm saying it's not. We've had it done so that when people are
I get
listening
it.
to this
I
on
get
Spotify,
it.
they're not like, we've not just used like the picture of this.
Yeah.
setting
No,
now.
I get it.
'Cause
I
obviously
get
I
it.
look
It
at
is
that.
going to look better. It makes us look more professional, even though we're not professionals. We are just winging it. But
I think we're fairly professional.
no, we
Got
are.
mics and
But
everything.
I know, yeah, we are, but we're not. Do you know what I mean?
This laptop's not even switched on.
It's don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Oh, no,
You're meant to
right.
be like the producer.
laptop is switched on when we have a guest on the show because I have to record onto that. But
And check for topics and all that.
yeah, but when we don't need it, we just have it there because
Eventually, you'll be like the Jamie
yeah.
to the Joe Rogan.
Well, no, technically, we should know because we kind of should have a Jamie if that's the case.
We'll hire someone for that eventually.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
because
what
you
I
need
mean.
someone who's like who can be putting pictures in as we're talking rather than having to do it afterwards. Because that's obviously what Joe Rogan has. Like Jamie's not going back and putting the pictures in afterwards; it's literally happening on the fly. Because he'll have a setup.
Yeah, because he'll have a screen that it projects. So he'll have because they
It's
have
like
the
screen
screen
recording
there,
as the-
and it's going on to,
Yeah.
which is mad.
Yeah, that'll be a complicated set. In fact, I was nerdy thing, but I was like doing some research a few weeks ago about how Joe Rogan records, like the actual setup that he has, and it is really like technical. He doesn't look it because it's just two mics and two cameras.
And cameras, yeah, that's
but
it.
it's set up on like a.
It's 3 cameras,
You
one
have
on
like
each.
an AV mixer that can mix obviously audio and video, so they can so Jamie's literally hitting a button and it's changing cameras. That's not done. You know how I do it? I edit the software. I edit in the software, so I chop like one camera, next camera. Well, whereas Jamie was, I think anyway, he's like literally like, oh right, time to go to Scott Storch, time to go back to Joe Rogan, time to go back to.
I always thought it'd be some sort of
Because you think how long those
AI thing
That-
where
that is a thing as
whoever's
well.
talking,
No, that is a thing that's becoming a thing now.
because I just assumed that's what it was. Like anytime someone talks, camera goes to them. Like yeah, back in the day,
When
it'd
you
have
look
been
on
someone doing it
TV shows
manually.
and stuff like that, that you see, like when I say TV shows, I mean like live stuff. You've seen them clips where like someone they'll be backstage and they'll have like
The guy's a camera
video-
too.
Yeah.
Camera
so,
3.
So essentially, like young Jamie is doing
That.
like that, but on his own on like a little. You know this the company Rode, they make this thing called a Rodecaster, and it's literally like a mixer for podcasting. It's quite cool. I'd like to get eventually, but yeah. Anyway,
We just need more.
Money.
Well, we're starting to.
it's not a priority at the minute.
No, but we started as we mean to go on. Try to look professional,
Yeah.
and then eventually we'll just fit in. We'll just slot in
yeah,
to the pros.
yeah, that's the idea. And I think we get more and more. We've got more and more comfortable with doing this.
Yeah, I
Just
just
the first one, we were like, "Hi,
Hello.
hi guys."
What would we like to talk about? I mean, we are a little bit like that. I think it's, to be honest, I think the biggest thing for us is time.
Yeah.
It is time, because I think if we could, and that's one
It's
thing.
currently 9:10 at night on a Monday night.
On a Monday night. Well, it's a Friday for me because I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, so I worked all weekend.
Wednesday for
It's
me.
not like I'm just taking the day off. This is the reason we're recording it today is because
Yeah, after
this is the
today,
only day
I
that
won't see you
we're.
again now till Monday. A week
It's
today.
been a long
Yeah, literally a
day
week from now. Till I
without you, my friend.
So I'm going to Barca.
He's going to Barcelona. He's just going there to sniff the seats I sat in while I was there a month ago.
Sniff the seats all the chicas have been sitting. No, I'm not doing that.
And I'm going to Manchester tomorrow for a couple of nights for my brother's birthday.
We're keeping you up. We're keeping you up.
Yeah, I'm knackered.
I feel like we've gone wildly off topic on this episode, but
I don't know where we were going with this, but yeah, we're
Well, we
recording.
weren't really.
Oh,
We were-
time. That's what I was saying. So time is merely a concept.
no, we were
No,
we
I
were
was-
talking about what we want to do next year,
Yeah,
and then we got talking about
yeah, but that's what I was going to get onto. I was just drifting.
So you want to talk about time?
I was oversteering. Yeah, yeah. Time. I think. So we're gonna have. We'll say now. We'll say it on the YouTube as well. But next month we're having a break.
Oh yeah,
Just for a month.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so January we can just recoup
Well, we need to, we
because
need to recoup. And,
we've had. I mean, this year's been bang, 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 bang because not only did we move and then have to deal with the extra workload and whatever else and trying to expand, we were then doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else that goes along with it, marketing, photographs, videos, dealing with twice the amount of customers, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, then doing the YouTube and not, okay, we could have started small, but we wanted to make
we wanted
sure.
to just hit the ground running and
Yeah, well, not just that, but I'm talking like the quality, like you were talking about the mics and this, that, and whatever. Like, you see some people's YouTube and stuff like that, and they will just throw out whatever they do.
oh yeah.
But we're
you see the
such-
progression, whereas we start not to sound big-headed, but we started quite well.
Yeah, but that just comes down to the fact we are both very
Not finicky.
finicky,
Yeah.
very particular about anything. Oh, we can't put that out because it has to be this. Or,
Yeah.
So it was like we set a benchmark of this,
bar.
and it's like we're doing all this work for. I mean, I'm grateful for the views we get,
yeah.
but compared to
for
videos
not-
that might be getting
Yeah. We're doing all this work for
thousands
at the
of
minute,
views.
not a lot of return.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but we wanted to make sure we do it right from the get-go,
Yeah.
and that in itself is hard work.
Yeah.
So it's taken up a lot of time,
Yeah.
like I say. But between we then feel like we're then rushing videos and stuff
Yeah.
like that, which we don't want to do. So it's one of those where I feel like we need a month just to
Get the ideas.
Yeah.
Film whatever we decide to film.
yeah.
It'll be February's car, I guess.
But just it's not just thinking about what the cars are, just ideas, because we
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
bring something new rather than we don't want to stick to the same routine
Yeah.
of doing things.
Yeah.
And I feel as though that's why, like, this idea of doing a road trip and that sort of thing, like as a
Yeah.
video, would be really cool. But again, we want to do different and new things.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to, have that move. Have that month to recoup. To be honest, we could still do a podcast.
We'll
We
still do a
probably will still do a
podcast because it's
podcast
fairly
because
quick, isn't
we
it?
can just sit down.
Yeah.
We'll get someone
It's a
on in
completely
the new
different
year and
thing.
sit down and chill, do whatever. But
One thing I'm thinking of doing is, I think I said to you the other day, was the episode that got released today, the finishing of the E39. I'll stitch it together with the start of the E39. So there'll be an episode out in January. It'll just be stuff you've
it's just so you can watch it all.
It'll just be an episode so you can watch it all
In one go.
thing,
Yeah.
And I might even do it with the M3 as well. So yeah, so
Do it
just
all in
literally
one
stitch
go.
the two of them together, and then
Yeah,
you've got two like full episodes essentially.
you're just giving yourself more work to do.
No, it's dead easy. It's
that's
well,
all right
it's
then.
fairly easy.
That's right then. No, we do need that time.
And
People,
also, I was thinking as well, this week, we're probably not going to get... you know what we've not done? Can't believe I'm just realising this.
what?
We've not posted tonight's pictures. We've been rushing around like madheads all night, trying to get tonight's YouTube episode out, and the thumbnail done and all that. We didn't post the pictures of the M3. We'll have to post them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, this is what you know when I said, but we've not posted anything on it. I was really confused
What do you mean we're not posting it?
earlier on
when I said I wasn't
when you said,
commenting.
"Oh, we've had comments
Yeah,
from
yeah,
ours
yeah.
and whatever."
Yeah.
I was like, "Where?" Like I was looking on Instagram. I was like, "Well, we've not posted anything.
Yeah.
We've not posted on you." But this is the thing: we have, even though we have been posting, and you know,
We try and do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but if anything's late, it's because we're just that busy. We've just forgotten.
Yeah.
Or we've just not had time. The reason I mentioned before I even said about the not posting tonight was I was going to say the rest of this week we're probably going to have to leave because we're not going to film stuff, are we? If you're not here Wednesday and I'm not here Friday,
oh yeah. But again,
so we'll
think,
get back onto Instagram the day this episode comes out.
Yeah. Well, we can still post the pictures this week. We can just schedule them
We
to
can
go
post
up.
pictures, but did you want to post like 3 lots of pictures? Is what I mean.
What do you mean by 3 lots of pictures?
You know, because you know how we normally post like 3 times a week.
Oh yeah.
So if we post
no.
the M3, if let's say we posted it tonight, which we haven't, but we'll post it tomorrow. Are we gonna post pictures then Wednesday, Thursday, and then pictures Friday or whatever? Or are we just gonna do pictures and then just wait until next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you know me with our Instagram, I want to keep the same.
We have the aesthetic kind of.
Yeah, if you go onto our Instagram page, what you'll see is everything. I mean, we had one slip up one month, or a few weeks ago, whenever it was. It was about 2 months ago, I think. We had a slip up, but we were doing
A slip up.
we were doing
I just want to see how long
pictures.
we've been recording for.
Huh?
I just want to see how long we've been recording for.
Oh bloody hell!
It doesn't actually tell me
Oh mad.
until I press stop. It won't tell me.
So yeah, we were doing pictures, video, pictures, video. So the aesthetic of the page when you went on was you had pictures of cars right through the middle of the page and then videos either side.
Yeah.
And every single post of the pictures was the first shot is always the same angle.
Yeah.
So you just see, if you go onto the page, you'll see what I mean onto our Instagram page. If you don't know it, it's atd.vas. And yeah, and I love that aesthetic. And we slipped up one week where we posted a
we had to
photo
do
set
something to try
rather
and
than a
rectify
video.
it. Yeah.
I just got the
Isn't it
order
now
wrong.
on the right though, or is it still in the middle?
Well, no, it'll still end up in the same place. It's just that one
But
picture
every
was
time we
off.
post something, it ends up like. So it kind of works its way along, doesn't it? So the pictures
Yeah.
will end up at the start. and
Yeah. So by the end of the week, the way we had it, because we were posting the pictures midweek, the pictures always by the end of the week ended up in the middle. But yeah, anyway, at the end, it's one of those. We have to live our life as well, so we do need breaks. If not,
And
we're
it's
going to
not
burn
like,
ourselves out.
It's not like
People aren't gonna miss
we're
us
not
that
going to be
much.
doing anything. Well, I was going to say it's not like we're not going to be doing anything in January because we are still going to be filming for.
Yeah. We're still
the
going to be
episode after
filming.
that. It's just
we're going to have
episode out in January.
it because I mean it's happened. I feel like every month when it comes to a video, we're like, and I don't know if this is the case for other YouTubers, and if there is any YouTubers watching, let us know.
Oh,
Because
100% it'll be last minute. stuff.
Yeah, because I feel as though we're like, right, okay, we've got 6 weeks or whatever it is for that video that's going to be coming out then. We're going to be working on this car. Right, cool. We'll plan it out. We'll plan it all out. And then all of a sudden, we've got
2 weeks.
2 weeks left. And we're like, shit, we need to get the car finished. Not only that, once the car's finished, we then need to photograph it, video it through every single process, find the time to finish it, in between doing everything else. Bear in mind, and I think one thing people might forget is we've still got to do our day-to-day.
Yeah.
We've still got to do our normal work, not just YouTube work.
And then-
Because at the end of the day, YouTube work we're not getting paid for. Well, we are, obviously, but
Well,
it's...
not at the minute.
no. Well, I mean, like, obviously, you know, people's cars that we have been doing for the YouTube.
Yeah.
But you know, they've kind of given us the time to say just do it as and when. You know, there's no rush.
As and when doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas we still need to do our day to day, week to week. To we need to turn them around. So it's like last minute, like shit, get that all done, and then all of a sudden it's like you're like, we need to narrate them videos. When could we do it? I'm like, oh shit, I need to go home, walk the dogs, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and it's like. Yeah, so I feel like we need to have maybe a little bit of a plan of action for next year, and I've got an idea of
we can be more on it. Like easily, more
month to month, like what we want to do, because we have just
because we just gone
in blind.
What do you reckon? We'll do the M3 video this month. Yeah. Oh, this car's cool. We'll just do a video on that.
Yeah. Whereas I think if we plan in advance, we can, if we speak to the right people, we know what we're going to be doing.
We need like a backlog of ideas. Almost.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and that's why we need that month just to, just to plan ahead. But I'm looking forward to that. Like I say, this year has been crazy. I mean, I'm not regretting it at all. None of it I regret. It's been tiring, but it has been epic. I've really enjoyed it, but yeah, I think just a plan of action for next year rather than going in blind. Oh dear, how ends? Else we're gonna burn out.
Burning the candle at both ends.
Talking of burning candles, Glowsmith.
Glowsmith. It's like Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. But yeah, was there anything else we wanted to talk about?
I don't believe so. I kind of want to go home now. I've got my dinner waiting.
I'm going home. I've worked all weekend.
Frosty's
So it's
staying
Monday
here,
today. Frosty's staying here. Should we just leave him there with the subscribe? See
if
anyone
we
notices.
did, no, we need to put leaflets on him. Because otherwise they don't know what they're subscribing to.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah. Anyway, we digress.
We're going to wrap up there.
Yeah, let's wrap up. So, thank you to those that are still here watching right now, because you are the true ones.
I feel like this is.
You're the real ones.
I feel like this podcast, this episode has been the most like talking crap. Like we've spoken
Probably.
about a lot of important things that we want to talk about, but we've also like what's the word? We've also like
Chatted
aired
shit.
our like things that we wanted to talk about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but it's good. That's what we're meant to do, aren't we? We're meant to talk.
Yeah.
Talk about our shit. But yeah, the ones that are still right here, right now, watching,
Yeah,
like
if
you're the true,
if you've gotten this far.
you're the real ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't hit your microphone.
yeah, you're the true ones.
Yeah.
Like, thank you
Thank
so
you for your
much.
support this year.
Like, and everyone else that's been watching
The people that-
YouTube,
the
that's
people
been
that,
liking, sharing, just following
Every
constantly,
Instagram post we
messaging
post
us.
and they're on it like
Yeah,
like that
honestly.
Fabian guy. I don't know who it is.
Just someone random from
Yeah.
like Mexico or wherever he's
Yeah.
from.
We have
But-
certain Instagram like followers that like as soon as
Constantly.
Scott Goody is another one. Thank you.
Constantly. And then, oh, mum, hang on.
I don't want to start naming everyone.
Hang on. Hello, mother. All right, yeah, this is good there. Yeah, we're just recording the podcast. You're literally on it now.
Put her on speaker.
Oh, wait, hang on. Say hello.
Hello.
Listen,
Rena.
just say, oh, Gaz said hi, Rena.
Hi guys, you
Yep.
okay?
I'm good at you.
I'm good, thank you.
Just, can you tell everyone, thank you very much for watching. Take care and subscribe.
Thank you very much for watching. Take care and subscribe my son's video.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you soon. I'll be back soon. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, bye.
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 Yeah. So, on that note, thank you to anyone that's just supported us, customers that have come in to support us, just liking, sharing, anything, messaging. You know who you are. Thank you.
Keep an eye out for our next YouTube video, 30th of December. You're gonna be
Christmas special.
You'll be full of turkey and all that, so no excuses for not watching it.
You'll be full of something.
Hey,
Yeah.
stuffing. Right, we going.
Peace out.
Bye. Have a good Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Jingle a bell,
Filthy
jingle a
animals.
bell.
Jingle bell. Right. Let's
Happy
go.
Merry Christmas, Frosty.
Don't touch it. It's not falling off now, is it?
No. And Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.